Hello, everybody. I'm Rikki Smith. Welcome to Faith on Friday
Faith
Presents.
on Friday, step into what's possible with Rikki
At Faith
Smith.
on Friday Presents, our goal is to drive motivation by closing the door on the comfort zone, to foster inspiration by showing you what's possible, and to create transformation by challenging those negative and unproductive mindsets. Don't forget, while you're here, subscribe to this YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, give us a thumbs up, and share this with your network. All right, so we've all been there. We've all needed a service, whether we needed a mechanic, somebody to do our yard, somebody to come in and change the filters on the air conditioning. We are all going to need some service. But how do we know that what we're getting is really what we needed? You know how it is. Sometimes what they say may not be what we need. Today, we're going to talk to somebody who's going to tell us all about the integrity part of some of those services. But before we get started, everybody, please say hello to my guest today, Mr. Tim Holmes. Woo!
Hey,
Hey, Tim, how are you?
hey, doing good. And you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for being with me today. I'm glad to have you here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
No, this is good. And this is a treat for me because, just so y'all know, I've known Tim since he was a wee baby. But I promise I'm not going to tell any ugly stories. Hee hee hee. Maybe. We'll see. But Tim, before we get started on all the good stuff, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you are located.
All right. Well, I am in El Paso, Texas, and owner of a multi-service company. Started off aviation. I pick up skills. I became the number one troubleshooter in the South. Decided, you know what? Time to make a change. I don't like how people are being treated in El Paso service-wise. So let me show you how it's done.
Wow, that so far that is intense. I love didn't like the way people were treated, so let me show you how it's done. Okay, take us back a little bit. What is it that you saw before that made you think this isn't good? I need something needs to be done here. What were you seeing?
Oof, man, I've seen so much, but let me tell you one thing specific. When I very first started this company, there was an irrigation yard on the west side, and the lady paid, she told me $4,000 for an irrigation system. I'm like, okay. I go into the backyard and all I see are four timers that you can get from Lowe's for 25 bucks on the spigots and then drain line, some drip line. I was like, $4,000 for this?
Wow.
And she was a
Yeah.
sweet lady, super sweet. Her
Mm,
husband had just passed, so that means somebody had taken advantage of her. That
yeah.
was that's ridiculous. But I have a lot
100%.
more stories like that. That'll be for later time.
Yeah, but you know what? It's so sad because you do see a lot of people who are taken advantage of because one, they don't know for sure. And if we did know, we'd do it ourselves. And then we're trusting the companies that come in. So what is your company and how is your company any different?
So, company name is Nimis Lighting, and Nimis is actually Latin for too much. So it's going to be Nimis Corporations, but we started off as a lighting company, and I mean we have licensed people in every category. So you can think of plumbing, landscaping. Actually, you can visit the website and you'll see it. But um, we have our motto is we can't brag if you can't brag. That's it, motto. It's a
I
slogan.
love it.
So we're gonna make sure that you are satisfied with the work. And we're not gonna hide anything. I'm gonna tell you up front exactly what needs to happen, what materials are needed, what's better or what's worse,
Oh,
or
wow.
what's cheaper.
Yeah.
Or I mean, even if you want to get something super expensive and I know that there's something cheaper, I'm here to help you out.
Yeah.
You know why? Most of our clients and
Mhm.
customers have come from referral. So you know we're
Wow.
good.
Yeah. I mean, when you're talking about services, referrals is king because if anybody that has a home, anybody that has to have work done, if we find somebody that does the work really well, we're going to tell everybody, all about it, And so when you come in, like I said, you said you're different because you're bringing integrity back to the game type deal. And I like what you said, you let people know up front. Let me ask you this. When you go into somebody's home to assess what it is that they need, or anybody going in that matter, is there some things that your customers need to be asking or should look for in somebody like you coming in to help them out?
Well, first thing first, I need to know exactly what they want done. Once they tell me that, then I will also, as I'm talking to them, I want them to know that they can trust me. That's
Mm,
first things first.
yeah.
I want them to know so I don't just come straight business because I mean business is business,
Hmm.
but where's the relationship?
Oh, that's so
Now,
good.
yeah, but also as I'm talking to them, I will also keep other things say that are wrong. Start
Hmm.
something that's effective or blasey blasey. We'll
Hmm.
just go through the whole thing and then I'll point that out to them later. So they know when I say that we're a multi-service company, we're not just a multi-service company, we're the ultimate multi-service company.
All right. Uh,
It's also on our business card.
hmm well, if it's on the business card, it's the truth. So when you're dealing with your clients and customers, I guess the question is, who is it that you're working for? Is it homeowners, business owners? Who are your clients?
Everybody, everybody and anybody. We're licensed. We're certified. We're insured. We have all that. We want to make sure that all the companies that are out there swindling people and getting away
Wow.
with those $4,000 charges for a $500 job, we
Hmm.
want to make sure that they know they're going to go out of business soon.
Oh my goodness. That I'm listening to the collective groan. People are like, "Ugh, we've all been there and made that mistake paying way too much because we didn't know." So, let me ask you, where is it that people can find you? I mean, are you on all the socials? I mean, where are you at?
Actually, I'm on all the website. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. We even have a YouTube channel starting up. We even have a school channel starting up. But first things first, you can find us at www.nimislighting.com. As soon as you get there, you will see our projects that we've done. A whole bunch more to go. We're always constantly working on that website and updating it. But you can see the services we offer. We even offer credit repair. You should see some of my clients are so happy when I've had a couple hit 850.
Wow.
Obviously, you know that's the top.
Yeah.
As soon as I did that, they were bragging.
I like it. Like you said, you remember, we can't brag unless you can, right? That is good.
Exactly.
So, Tim, let me ask you, going backwards a little bit, how did you get started in this business?
So I actually got started when I had to leave the airport.
Mm,
And that's a whole nother story that you can find that more on the website. But I got started because I wanted to make a lighting belt, right?
okay.
It was completely different than services. But
Mm,
since I know electronics, that's my thing. That's my first thing. I know electronics, I know hydraulics, I know plumbing, I know everything.
mm,
But, um, I also was wondering, well, I'm training all these guys, and yet all these other guys who are getting paid and getting paid well are
mm,
doing crappy jobs. Excuse my
yeah.
language, but yeah, like that's not fair. And then yeah, they literally set up their jobs. They do it so that they can come back later to fix it again and charge again. And that's crazy. When I found that out,
Wow.
I was like, what? No, we want to do the job once. We want to get it done right. And we
Hmm.
want to make sure that you're happy and safe. Safe is the
Yeah.
biggest thing because when they jerry rig some of these things, they make it so
Yeah.
unsafe. It's just that it's like okay, it's holding on, but all of a sudden, one time I touched an outlet and it had voltage on it.
Oh, wow.
That means a child could have touched it and that'd have been it.
Hmm.
I was highly
Wow.
upset with that.
Oh my
But
gosh.
yeah, I started this company. It was supposed to be just lighting because I was fixing this guy's lights, and
Mm.
that guy's actually a pretty terrible person that I know, but that's another story.
Okay, this guy
Well,
has more stories than Aesop's fables, so we're just going to stay with this one.
got so many. Like, but yeah, I mean, that's just my biggest thing is when people getting taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing I didn't like is they tried to get my mom. That was the biggest trigger.
And that's usually where folks die. If you try to come after my family, I'm gonna meet you, and that
Mhm.
usually. So with that being said, somebody coming after your parent, to take advantage, to do sloppy work and then walk away like they did something. Thinking about that, what are some questions that any customer can ask of the person coming in to do work for them? What should they know and look for?
You know what? One thing that makes those fake service guys, those fake mechanics, all those, ask them how many times they've done
Hmm.
it. It's a random question, but
Yeah.
oh, how many times have you done this?
Hmm.
If they give you a vague answer like, "Oh, we do this all the time," yeah,
Hmm.
careful with that.
Wow. Because you hear it all
But
the
if
time.
they,
Folks say, oh, no, we do this all the time.
yeah, they say, "Oh,
Okay.
we do this all the time." It's a vague answer. But if you
Hmm.
hear a professional answer, "Oh, man, we've been doing this for years," and if you got any more questions, more detailed, oh, when they answer like that, when they answer more professional and not
Hmm.
so vague,
Right.
then you know you're dealing with somebody who knows what they're talking about.
Yeah. What
Or
about
about
that
them.
bonded license thing? Is that something that customers and clients need to be aware of as well?
So when it comes to certain services, yes, but when it comes to like say yard work, you don't really have to be licensed, you
Sure.
don't have to be bonded.
Hmm.
But when you want bigger projects done, if you want something leveled, you want cement jobs done right, you want to look and see more
Yeah.
bonding, more insurance, stuff like that. And
Hmm.
especially if they're going to bring big machinery around, because they accidentally hit your house with a little bulldozer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
We've
don't want
seen it
that.
happen. We have seen it
Mhm.
happen. That's insane. So I know you gave us your website information and that you can be found everywhere. If you were talking to a potential client, like right now, everybody listening and watching are possibly clients for you. What is it that you would want them to know right now?
First thing I want you to know is you're in good hands. You call, our company number is 1-800-919-7715. To repeat that, but go to the website, call the phone number. If you're not going to talk to me, you're going to talk to one of my managers. If you're not talking to one of the managers, you're going to talk to the secretary. And either way, you're going to get the same professionalism. You have a question, we'll have an answer. If they can't answer it, they will come back to me. I can't answer it, and I have somebody who's more experienced, one of my managers who's been doing it longer. I will send you to them. I'm not afraid to say that I don't know something because I hired somebody who does.
Oh, brilliant. That already is brilliant. Y'all, don't worry. If you did not get all of his contact information, everything is going to be in the description below. And don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, and share this with your network. Tim, my friend, before I let you go, we need to play a game. Woo, 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 woo.
Mhm.
All right. So this game is super simple. It's called This or That. I'm going to give you a choice of a couple of things, and you, my friend, just tell me which one you like the best. Are you ready to play, sir?
All right, let's get into it.
Let's do this.
This or that, this or that. Make your choice. No looking back. This or that.
All right. Show up on time or be fashionably late.
Let's show up on time.
Oh, I like it. Morning person or night owl?
Morning person. You ever been in El Paso sun during the summer?
I live here. I get it. Okay. Parallel park like a pro or drive around till you find a parking space.
Oh, wow. Parallel park just to show off.
Oh, okay, I don't know where to go from that. He said parallel park just to show off. I love it so much. All right, slow dance or shake that thing.
Ooh, that depends on the partner. Because if I'm out there having fun, then we're gonna shake it. But if I'm trying to have a romantic evening with my lady, We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
slow dance. I'm gonna make sure you feel that dance. You're gonna remember it.
Oh, oh, okay, y'all. Yeah. Look, don't be making them phone calls. Don't call me for nothing. All right. You heard the man. All right. And finally, my friend, let me ask you, if you had it to do all over again, what would you do differently?
I would I, I would have came up with a multi-service immediately instead of attacking just the first one.
Wow.
Because then I
That,
could have reached more. I could have helped more people out.
yeah, for a longer period of time.
Hmm.
I love it. Tim, my friend, thank you so much for being with me today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
It is my joy and my pleasure. All right, everybody, that's it for this week. But don't worry, we'll be back next week with more Faith on
Step into
Friday
what's
presents.
possible with Rikki Smith.